The whisper of the trees, in the heart of a small village in eastern Nigeria, where the land was red and the trees whispered secrets to the wind, lived a girl named Nnenna. She was 17, with eyes like the morning sky, clear, searching, and filled with questions the world had no answers for. Her skin glowed like polished mahogany, and when she smiled, it was like dawn breaking over the hills of Nsaka. Nnenna had a gift; she could feel things others couldn't, like the pain in her mother's voice when she sang lullabies at night, the sorrow in the silence of the elders during storytelling, or the grief buried deep in the soil when she walked barefoot through the forest. Her grandmother, Mama Uju, used to say, "Nnenna, the river knows your name. You are one with the spirit of the land." But her mother, Adis, wanted more. After losing her husband to a motor accident on his way to the city, Adis had closed her heart to the village and its spirits. She wanted her daughter to become a nurse in the city, to wear white shoes and live in a building with electric light and tiled floors, not to be a girl who talked to trees and danced in the rain. One evening, while washing her clothes by the river, Nnenna heard it, a voice as soft as a breeze, calling her name, Nnenna. Startled, she looked up. The river shimmered with the last rays of the sun. A woman stood just at the water's edge, glowing like the moon, her hair floating like mist around her head. She was beautiful, and her eyes held the same sadness Nnenna often saw in her dreams. "You carry the pain of your bloodline," the spirit said. "But you also carry its strength." Nnenna stood still. Her heart beat like a drum. "Who are you?" she whispered. "I am your ancestor," the spirit said. "I was a healer in the time before the white man came. And now, the land cries again. You must remember who you are." Then, just like that, she vanished. That night, Nnenna told Mama Uju, who sat with her eyes closed for a long time. Then she said, "The gift has awakened. But your mother will not understand." A few weeks later, Adis announced that Nnenna would be going to Enugu to live with her uncle and start nursing school. "Enough of this nonsense," she said. "You need a future. Not spirits and stories." Nnenna didn't argue. She loved her mother, and if going to the city would ease the weight in Adis' chest, she would go. But as she packed, her heart broke in silence. Could feel the forest watching, the river mourning, the earth waiting. The city was nothing like home. It was loud, fast, and full of people who didn't look at the sky. Nnenna excelled in her classes, but she didn't smile anymore. Every time she walked past a tree or a patch of earth, she felt something missing, like part of her was still in the village, waiting. Then one day, in the hospital where she was training, a young boy was brought in. He had been sick for months, and no treatment. His mother cried every day, saying her son had been cursed. The doctors called it superstition, but when Nnenna looked at the boy, she saw the river in his eyes. That night, she sat beside him and whispered ancient songs her grandmother had taught her. She placed her hands over his heart and called out to the spirit she had once seen. And as tears rolled down her cheeks, the boy stirred. By morning, he was sitting up, smiling weakly. The doctors called it a miracle. Knew the truth, the gift was alive in her. The river still knew her name. 2 years later, Nnenna returned to the village, not as a runaway, not as a failure, but as a woman who had touched both worlds. She had finished nursing school but chosen to work in her village, combining modern medicine with ancient wisdom. Her mother cried when she saw her, but this time, they were not tears of sorrow. "I was afraid," Adis said. "Afraid you would become what I never understood. But I see now, you were never meant to live. You were meant to lead." Nnenna built a small healing center near the riverbank, where herbs and syringes sat side by side, where chants were sung before surgeries, and where people came from far and wide to feel the magic of the land once more. The elders called her Nwani Mary, the woman of the river, and every night, as the moon rose over the hills, the trees whispered, and the river sang her name, she would smile. Because she was no longer lost, she was home.